Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, everyone. Okay, so today we are going to do something. I want to show you something. Okay, I think those who watched the video, the previous video I made, I showed you how to make a graph paper, especially using Excel, Microsoft. So today, now that you have your graph paper ready, now that you have learned how to make a graph paper, so today I'm going to show you how to write something on the graph paper. So as for me, I do have a template for my graph paper, but if you don't have one, what you need to do is make one. So I was writing some work here. That's the cubic function. Okay, so now I want to start afresh so that everyone will know how to make a graph paper. Yeah, so I advise you that if you don't know how to make a graph paper, you make one and watch by watching the previous video. So we want to make something today. We'll do with the linear programming. Yes, suppose you have linear programming, the question on linear programming which you want to plot, and we know that linear programming always only deals with the the inequalities. Yes, so to start with, we need to draw our x and the y axis. Yes, so to do that, while we are still in home menu, we go where it says insert menu. Under insert, we go where it says shapes. Under shapes, we pick the arrow. Okay, shape the arrow there, we'll bring it here, or rather we just take it down a little bit down here, and then since we want it to be black now, you see that the thickness of the line is not as it's supposed to be. So you go ahead, it says shapes, outline, and then you come at weight, and then we do like that. Okay, again, we're supposed to go again on this one, but you just copy by pressing Control C and then Control V. That is copy and paste. So you do this line like that. You do this line like that. This is a manual thing. Yeah, there's an automatic one in GeoGebra. By as we go on, we'll be able to share something on how to use GeoGebra. It's a nice software. It's good, yeah, for mathematicians. Okay, but we are going to use something manually, like using this one here. So yes, so having done our x and y axis, okay, we'll just deal with the positive part today. You are able now to write the lines. So if there are two ways, if you want, you can write the numbers here, here, there, and so on. But what I do this, I spare this this step and write it in paint. But you have to bear in mind the scale you are using. For example, if you're using a 2 centimeter to represent 2 units, meaning this one will be 0, this will be 2, 4, and so on and so forth. Okay, now since we know the equations, or rather the lines we are drawing and the intercepts, we are able to draw those lines. So how do you do that? Maybe I have a line which is cutting from here and it's coming here, if that is my line. So if that is my line, or rather maybe it is coming here, I have that line and it is a solid line, meaning I can even thicken it, like can come here so that's a little bit thick. Okay, I have that line, and then maybe I have another line that is here, maybe it's y is equal to 2, so I'll draw a line there and I'll make it black and also increase the thickness of that line so that I'll be able to see properly like that. And then maybe I have another line which is originates from here and then it goes there. So, and maybe this time around this line is a broken line, so I will thicken it a bit first, change the weight, and then to make it a broken line, you go under the same, then you come where it says dash and you press there. So my line is a dash line. Okay, now we have this region here. Oh, we can maybe thicken them a little bit. Can thicken them a little bit. Okay, like that. Okay, that's better. And also like that. Okay, that's better. And also like this. like that. Okay, that's better. Now suppose this is our region and you want to shade this part of the line. So what you need to do, you just come here, you pick the line and you put it in that way, you draw it like that, you make it dark and also you thicken it if you so wish, like that. Now you're supposed to repeat this process of taking and bringing here, pick, just like that. But the easiest way is you copy, you paste, you copy, you paste, you copy, you paste, like that, until, so you see that these are not exactly on the line, so you can do them like that, so that things looks neaty, so that things looks neat. So until you are done with this line and you move to another line. So to go to another line, you pick this one and then you see how you want to draw this one. Maybe you want this to be like that. Okay, so you do like that, and also you thicken this particular line which you have just picked. Okay, so to do the same, you're supposed to be picking the line at a time, but to avoid the picking and all sort of things, you just copy it and then you'll be pasting it like that. So you'll be picking the line from here, you put them there. Yes, you pick the line, you put it here. So when you say mathematics is hectic, you say you think maybe no, this is what it involves. Yeah, so you're supposed to be just a patient person, because you need to finish all these until you are done. Yeah, so you keep on going like that, and then when the lines are done, you paste again, you paste again, since you already copied. So you bring the line there, you bring the line there, you bring the line there, you bring the line at that point, you bring the line there, you bring the line there, you bring the line here, you bring the line here, until you are done. So again, we want to shade this particular line here. So maybe I can start my shading that way. Then I darken the line and then I go there just to be thick. Again, you can copy and paste, and then you keep on bringing these stuffs there. Yes, keep on bringing these stuffs there, 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 and then when the lines are done, likewise you paste, since you already copied, so you press Control V just like that, and you're going to have more lines. Okay, and then you just bring them there. So now we are done. Suppose even this side you're supposed to continue in the same way. Bring the lines, okay, like that. Yeah, you click there, you copy the lines. Okay, we are lucky enough, fortunately enough, that they are there like that. Okay, so now that we are done and we have our region there, which we call the feasible region, you are able to take the graph. Now where do you take the graph from here? Okay, I want to bring to your attention that we don't take the graph direct to Word. We take the graph first in Paint, because if you take the graph direct to Word, you might find that these things are going to be scattered. Okay, maybe for demonstration sake, let me copy this particular graph of mine and take it into Word document, which I've already written. So we open a Word document there, and let me try to paste this particular graph and see how it will look like in Word. Okay, it's loading. Thank you. So you can see that, I can see for yourselves that things are not really okay. So you cannot take the graph in Word directly. You cannot take the graph in Word directly. Okay, so that's what I wanted to demonstrate. Rather, what you need to do is after you copy this graph, you need to take it to Paint. So where do you find Paint? You come in the search program there. There I have a Paint already pinned in the taskbar, but if you don't have it there, you can just search for Paint. Okay, so I have Paint there. I'll open Paint and I'll paste this particular graph of mine in this region here. So in Paint now, we are able to write even those things which we left out there. Things like I want to write this region, maybe it is described by a letter R. Yes, of course I can adjust the words there. Yeah, the font size, okay, so that it becomes visible. Okay, and then I can write here, I'll reduce the size maybe to 14. I can write if this is my 8, right? Yeah, I can write the numbers now on the axes in Paint. But if you so wish, you can still do these very things I'm doing in Excel. Yeah, but I like Paint because it helps me to write exactly where I want the number to be. Yeah. Oh, exactly where I want the number to be. Okay, I just begin from bottom so that we know exactly. Okay, here is our 0. Our 0 is here, and then our 2 is going to be there. Our 2 is going to be there. Maybe we can write our x-axis here. We can write our numbers there. Yes, you can write our numbers here, 6 here, and then we write. Okay, so we are done there. I can also write my x-axis here. Can also write my x-axis there, and can write here 4. Okay, I can write 4 here. I can write 6 there. I can write 6 here, so that means here we have 8 here. Okay, so having written all these things here, and now I see my graph is ready, everything is set. So I have to reduce the size there so that I can copy. So what you need to do is select this, choose a triangle, and do like that. So a caution I can say is that before you copy everything and do anything that you want to, or before you copy the graph and take it to Word, make sure that everything is set, because when this particular graph goes into the Word document, you'll be unable to edit anything. So make sure that everything is set. You have already done everything, all the numbers are okay, and everything is okay. Now if you check that everything is done, you are free to copy or cut if you are sure that you have done the right thing. So you paste it here. So when you paste it there, now those disasters which we saw when we brought this thing directly, we haven't seen them. So now this thing is unmovable, you cannot move it. So we want it to be movable. You right click on your mouse, you go to text wrapping, and then you wrap it in a square. So in this way you are able to adjust it, you are able to move, maybe you are able to change, yes, for it to be smaller, to do what you are able, in short, you are able to do anything that you want to do with this graph. So this is how you create a graph and how you are able to write something on your graph. Whoa. Catch me on another video where I'm going to share something dealing with cubic functions and the ogive diagrams, that is the graph, or rather the cave of statistics, the ogive. Thank you very much. This is Kachama Dixon, and for more details about these stuffs, you can get in touch with me on Facebook, High Standards in Mathematics, or just subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting videos, mainly on mathematics diagrams. Thank you very much.